start somewhere, and copying art is the basis for all of our art journeys. As a child or even a beginner to the world of art, we tend to find something we like, and we want to show that in an artistic way. Our comfort zones. But somewhere along the line, we branch off and begin creating our own artwork. So what good is copying? Well, copying not only provides an interesting way of diving into artwork and keeping us focused, but it's an excellent way of training your hand-eye coordination to draw what you see. It's also extremely enjoyable, so who cares? What's going on YouTube? My name is ADC Art Attack, his name is Bob, and welcome back to the second episode of my brand new series, How Accurate Can a Professional Artist Draw? It's better than it sounds. If you missed the first episode, this is the series where I print out a character from my favorite TV shows and attempt to replicate every aspect, even down to the scale of the character, with the end goal being a perfect overlay and a 10 out of 10 tracing score. Except the coloring. I can't see colors too well. Perfect career choice. Artist. Now, last time I graded my artwork perhaps a little too generously, but so many people in the comments were actually really nice, and some of you gave me 10 out of 10. Thank you. But no, I did not get a 10 out of 10. They were good, but not that good. So let's get back into it. So today we're tackling yet another 3 of my favorite animated characters: Goku, Stitch, and of course, SpongeBob. One of these I wasn't actually a massive fan of. I'm sorry. Can you guess which? Now, starting with Goku as promised. This is easily one of the most difficult images I will be tackling in this series. The level of detail here is extreme, and that's going to mean everything must be perfect, for if one area is off, everything else will be. So this will be a failure. Yay. But wow, this is taking a toll on my back, as I have to stand up for many hours at a time in order to be able to see accurately if I'm on the right track. And then I have to sit for many hours as I fill in those details. And I'm not joking when I say this. Ouch. Now, as many of you know, I suffer major back pains. And as an artist, I spend many hours of my day at my desk creating art. Every artist knows this. It's not the most comfortable experience, and what you need is the right support during those lengthy art sessions in order to maintain good posture and a healthy back. And that is why I'm here to show you today's sponsor, Sihu, and the Doro C300 Ergonomic chair. This chair is absolutely something that has changed my life. It's easily one of the most comforting experiences to sit in for multiple hours as I work at a desk creating art, or making YouTube videos, sometimes gaming too. Providing me with adjustable support to suit my current body needs during multiple tasks, such as the adjustable armrests, which can be raised or lowered and are super soft and curved for even more natural support of the elbows. Even able to move inwards and outwards to suit my needs. The streamlined backrest with triangular frame flexes and matches my back, providing continuous support. But my absolute favorite and most crucial feature that I find to be the absolute best is the adjustable lumbar support. As someone with ongoing back issues, the fact that the position of support can follow me all the time is amazing. Whenever or wherever the pain in my back becomes present, or if those lengthy sitting sessions put too much pressure on my lower back. But this one moves with my body movement, and the tracking system ensures the lumbar support automatically conforms to my spine to keep my back comfortable and supported during different postures without the need for manual adjustment. It's soft, it's comfortable, and it is by far the best lumbar support I've ever experienced. A chair is probably the best and most overlooked pieces of home equipment that you can get to maintaining your health and your overall mood during any task that involves sitting at a desk. It's one thing that I focus on, that I am comfortable, that my arms are supported, and that my back is pain-free. If you're interested in supporting your overall health and fixing or preventing those lower back pains, click the link in the description now to view the Sihu Doro C300 Ergonomic chair, or consider the higher budget Sihu Doro C300 Pro. All are top picks from the Doro series, available at 6% off. A big thank you to Sihu for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to some art. Okay, so I'm getting into this drawing, but I am realizing this ain't going well at all. I'm so nervous for the comparison later. Drawing like this is so incredibly difficult and inefficient. I would much rather rush ahead and pre-plan, but I don't know what method is the best for this challenge. And I think I may have failed by not planning here today. Seriously, I am drawing line by line and trying to get things right every step of the way. I used to draw like this as a kid. Why am I doing this now? Do you know? I don't know. No one knows. What? This is gonna hurt. You know what? Dragon Ball is one of those things that I know I can draw, so maybe I should just plan ahead and see if I can save this, because... What was that noise? It doesn't look good. I wanna see if I can salvage this, but I think too much damage has been done. Maybe I can get some of it accurate. Okay, oh my goodness me. Yeah, this is way better. And I am far more accurate drawing like this. I can already tell. But I am too many hours into this piece of artwork. I am not starting over, even though I now know, which I should have known all along, that drawing in the way I have learned to draw after decades of doing artwork is superior to the way I used to draw as a kid. Who knew? Okay, I give up. That looks awful. I can't give up. I can't finish it. I can't finish it. I'm not happy about it. Well, there it is, and I almost gave up, but I'm glad No, I'm not happy with it. Can't lie. It's not gonna be good. I'm actually so unhappy with this one. It's a fantastic drawing and a true example of drawing within your style and your comfort zone prevailing. That sometimes all it takes is the confidence to go forward to achieve results. Because had this been a little more to scale and I focused on drawing in my style, I think I'd have hit a home run here. That said, I've got to give myself a 5.2 out of 10. And I'm adding that little decimal point because it's a really good drawing. It's just wildly not to scale. What would you rate it? So next up, we're gonna be tackling Stitch from the animated series Lilo and Stitch. One of my favorite things growing up. Things, an alien. It's creation. It's a experiment. 626. I'm really excited about this one because I'm actually gonna draw this in the style that I should have done the first one. Roughly sketching this one, I gotta stand up again. Oh, I spent so long sitting down in this really comfy chair, just drawing the line work and, oh, never mind. But yes, I'm drawing this one in a style that I should have done the first drawing. Very loosely, getting ahead of myself and pre-planning. Now I'm keeping the artwork side by side. I wanna keep them next to each other. I don't wanna pick up the artwork and bring it too close because again, and I didn't actually mention this in today's video, I don't get to check the results until the end of the drawing. Otherwise it would just be too easy. So I have to keep them at a relatively decent distance apart and not overlay. And I can already tell that I'm doing a much better job here. My natural hand-eye coordination is far greater than if I was trying to draw the way I was drawing Goku. Inch by inch, bit by bit. This is just a much better method, drawing the entire thing, getting an entire scale together. And it's also such a quicker way of drawing. I am zipping through this sketch at record pace. Okay, so I'm not allowed to look at this because if I look too closely at them, I might be able to see if I'm doing a great job. But you guys can see, and I'm pretty certain I've nailed this. This might be a 10 out of 10. If it is, then I've already completed the challenge and that's it. We've 2 episodes into this series and I've already got a 10 out of 10. I'm really excited for this. But before we do that comparison, we gotta do the line work. So here we go. Now the line work for this drawing is, it's just line work. It's beautiful, it's perfect. There are no deviations here, there's no variations, there's no artistic style in this line work, it's just line work. Which is quite difficult actually, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I am trying to be pretty accurate, but I don't mind if it's not. I do mind, I kind of want to get a 10 out of 10, but it's okay. Oh my goodness me, this is so close. I think I've done it. I really think I've done it. It's a fantastic drawing. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. No, I'm not. This is a great drawing. I think I've done a fantastic job here in getting some of the accuracy. The scale, I'd say, is the only thing that's off. So, it's not that bad? I'm not gonna ruin this. I'm happy. I'm happy. I think that I'm gonna give this drawing a 9.2 out of 10. I think it's my best one so far. What do you think? Let's add some color. Oh, this feels nice on my back. Okay, I gotta stop right here. What is that? This is the color I'm going for. That is apparently that. That is apparently that. Do you see the difference? This is not my fault. It looks so bad. But I will continue. Okay, I'm on a bit of a high now because that's SpongeBob. Now for this one, I'm gonna take what I learned from the first two, and I'm actually gonna add just another thing here. I'm bringing the reference image closer. This will make it much easier to line up and see where I'm at. That doesn't mean I'm guaranteed for success, but I wanna make it just a little bit easier. And I've gotta be really careful here not to get too close because then it's just basically kind of like tracing, I think. I don't know what the distance between objects should be before it's considered tracing. Like, do they actually just have to be on top of each other like that? Could I have them like this and then just redraw it? I think that's cheating. That would be so easy. Let's see how this one goes. Now, my relationship to SpongeBob is... why did I choose SpongeBob? I just noticed the eyes are perfect circles. I watched SpongeBob when I was younger, and I know a fair amount about it, but it wasn't my go-to cartoon. That being said, I've always appreciated what it's brought and the entertainment people find with the show. Actually a pretty cool idea. This is, I think, my first ever time drawing SpongeBob. So I'm not really sure of any techniques or secrets to the design, which is okay considering I'm attempting a copy, but something feels very unfamiliar here. And you know what? I don't have the confidence in the actual foundations of drawing this character that I did in the previous ones, but I do have more confidence in this challenge now that I've loosened up my methods, and that I did so well before. I think this is gonna be a home run. But I can't ink this the same way as the reference, as it requires multiple colored lines, and with my vision, that's just an unfair situation for me to match. While I can match gradient, I can't really match color. So I'm thinking my way of inking will be best. Which actually is a little cheeky because the original has some very thick line art and mine is very thin. So I'm thinking I've actually got a little bit more room for a safe margin of error. Okay, I was doing this one pretty excited, pretty happy because the Stitch one was still pretty good, right? Yes. And then I realized how many straight lines and curved edges, especially circles, SpongeBob has. So I can't work out if this one is closer in scale and accuracy than the Stitch. If we factor in those straight lines and curved edges, this one is arguably more of a challenge, and therefore to be this accurate and this close, I'm gonna give this one a 9.4. So there we have it, everyone. What did you think of episode 2 of How Accurate Can a Professional Artist Draw? Did you like it? Was it fun? Were the drawings today better than the last episode? It's a great learning curve, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more confidence and less of that self-doubt that people find with copying their favorite things. Look, it's okay. Practice, 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 and keep practicing. This is how we get better as artists. And with that all being said, I look forward to seeing you all again in episode 3, and I will get a 10 out of 10. It's gonna happen. Bye. Oh, this chair is so cool. Ah, my finger's stuck! Oh, I just like squished my finger.